Okay, welcome back. More of the Alphabet Challenge here on PilotEdge. I've saved you the immensely boring flight from Fullerton to the Grand Canyon Airport. It took forever, but this time we're going from the Grand Canyon Airport all the way over to HII, the airport identifier. That'd be the G to H leg of this challenge. That is Lake Havasu City. 137 miles. We're going to do this one in, you can tell we're in a little different airplane. This is a Mooney M20, and that's the case just for sake of time. So we get a little bit better airspeed than in our 172. I mean our 172. Go ahead and put this in our GPS. We're going direct. So upon departure, we'll fly heading of 223. Just about right there-ish. We're flying this route at 10,500. Let's get the weather here at Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon National DARK Airport, ATIS information vector, 1854 Zulu. Wind variable at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature 11. Dew point -6. Altimeter 29904. Arriving and departing runway 21. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information vector.
Alright, we have information Victor. It's 29904. That is correct. Let's get some frequencies here. Ground is 1219. We'll do that on COM 2.
It's 161 Number
And
161
tower
Alpha
is
Delta clearance, clear to Delaware
119.
Airport on departure, flighting 230, radar vector Seal Beach VOR, and then direct, maintain 2000, expect 3000 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2720. Jelly clearance, 1614 Alpha is cleared to John Wayne, 230 after departure, radar vector is Seal Beach, then direct, 2000 after departure, 3000 10 minutes, 128.1, and squawk 2720. 15 Alpha, read back correct.
Burbank Tower, Cessna 1142 Alpha at 3000 feet, information India.
Charlie with information X-ray would like taxi instructions from southeast hangars for VFR to the southeast.
1142 Alpha, Burbank Tower, runway 8, cleared to land, wind 160 at 7.
Runway 8, clear to land 42 Alpha.
978 Alpha Papa, contact departure.
Going to departure 8 Alpha Papa.
292 Mike Charlie, Torrance ground, runway 29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet. 292 Mike Charlie.
Santa Barbara ground, Skyhawk 739 Kilo Whiskey. We are just north of runway 25, ready to taxi.
For 739 Kilo Whiskey, Santa Barbara ground. Say again your location, I'm sorry.
North ramp, just north of runway 25 threshold.
We're 90 Kilo Whiskey, roger, runway 25, taxi via Juliet.
Runway 25 via Juliet, Skyhawk 9 Kilo Whiskey.
John Wayne Tower, November 25867.
Number 25867, John Wayne Tower.
San Gabriel Tower, 73.
Number 25867, roger. You can put that all in one transmission, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Land 20 right, let's go.
San Gabriel Tower, Cessna 739, Whiskey Fox going around.
739 Whiskey Fox, roger. Make right, close traffic for runway 19er, report midfield.
San Louis Tower, Technum 202 Tango Alpha.
San Luis Tiso, Skyhawk 5231 Echo on the VO Alpha at Sinox, circle land runway 29.
November 2531 Echo, San Luis Tower, enter circle south, enter left base, runway 29er, report, circle south, enter left base, runway 29er, clear to land.
Circling south and left base, runway 29, clear to land. 31 Echo.
For 292 Tango Alpha, San Luis Tower.
Technum 202 Tango Alpha is 4 miles to the west, inbound full stop with me.
Number 292 Tango Alpha, roger. You're in violation of the San Luis Class Delta airspace. If I don't answer your call, you can't enter the airspace. Exit the airspace to the east, make your call outside the Class Delta, and then you can call again.
Alright, my apologies. 292 Tango Alpha.
Torrance Tower, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie, holding short 29er right, ready for departure.
We're 292, it's Mike Charlie, Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, cleared for takeoff, left turn on course approved.
Left turn on course approved, 29er right, clear for takeoff, 2 Mike Charlie.
And John Wayne ground 231 Lima Mike, we're holding short at 220 left, are we clear across?
Number 1 Lima Mike negative because you're taking off of that runway. Runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
231 Lima Mike, clear for takeoff, 20 left.
Burbank Tower, Cessna 1142 Alpha, clear for runway.
Number 1142 Alpha, roger, taxi to parking via Bravo, and it was passed for the I-5, correction, the I-3.
Taxi via Bravo, 42 Alpha, pass, thank you.
Grand Canyon ground, Mooney 3852 Lima on the ramp with Victor, ready to taxi VFR south westbound departure.
3852 Lima Canyon ground, runway 21, taxi via Papa Bravo.
Runway 21 via Papa Bravo, Mooney 3852 Lima.
John Wayne ground, Skyhawk 1615 Alpha at ASCII information golf, ready to taxi also. I don't know if it's for the I-1. Number 1615 Alpha. John Wayne ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo. Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo to 20 left, 1615 Alpha.
Santa Barbara Tower, Skyhawk 9 Kilo Whiskey, holding short runway 25. San Gabriel Tower, 739 Whiskey Fox. I got some technical difficulties.
Okay. For 739er Kilo Whiskey, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, Skyhawk 9 Kilo Whiskey.
San Diego Tower, Mooney 141 Papa Bravo, 3 miles east of the runway.
Camarillo Tower, 582 Victor Bravo, 6 miles, request full stop landing with Lima. Number 1 Lima, Mike, contact departure.
San Diego Tower, Mooney 141 Papa Bravo, 3 miles.
Number 141 Papa Bravo,
Remember, tower, make straight in runway 27, cleared to land.
Straight in 27 for 141 Pop Bravo.
For 1 Papa Bravo, clear to land.
Clear to land for 1 Pop Bravo.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 31 Echo, off at Hotel Alpha, going straight ahead.
The 31 Echo, taxi to parking via Alpha, pass for Cat, for the I-10.
Woohoo, that was a tough one.
Camry Tower, November 582 Victor Bravo, 5 miles to the north, request full stop landing with Lima.
582 Victor Bravo, Camarillo Tower, enter right base, runway 26, clear to land.
Right base, runway 26, and we're clear crew, and 582 Victor Bravo.
San Gabriel Tower, 739 Whiskey Fox, clearly active.
Fuel selector's on the fullest tank. Flaps.
739 Whiskey Fox,
Set for
taxi to
takeoff.
parking via
Trim
Alpha.
set for takeoff.
Taxi via Alpha to parking, Cessna 739 Whiskey Fox. John Wayne ground, Cessna 74 Alpha Golf radio check.
Calling to the radio, check your 5x5. November 9 Whiskey Foxtrot, there was a pass for the, what is this, Cat 7?
Thank you. 739 Whiskey Fox.
November 9 Kilo Whiskey, radar contact departure.
Over departure, Skyhawk 902 East.
Let's go over to tower.
Biggest
Oops.
Tower, 411 Kilo Papa, 5 miles on 5 miles runway 30 right.
Number 411 Kilo Papa, Bakersfield ground, correction, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Runway 30 right, clear to land 411 Kilo Papa.
Yeah, 231 Lima Mike with your frequency change.
Number 1 Lima Mike, contact departure. I tried to give that, it looked like you had a technical problem or something and we're frozen now.
Yeah, we were offline just a sec. Frequency change approved, 231 Lima Mike.
Canyon Tower, Mooney 3852 Lima, holding short runway 21, ready to go VFR westbound.
John Wayne, 25867, clear. 20 right at Hotel.
867, taxi to parking via Bravo, pass for the I-1.
Taxi to parking, Bravo 867.
Bakersfield ground, November 169 Bravo Kilo, requesting traffic advisories to Mojave at 7,500 with information code out.
169 Bravo Kilo, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 6155.
Departure frequency 118.8, 6155, November 169 Bravo.
Number 169 Bravo Kilo, read that correct, runway 30 right, taxi via Bravo, correction, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
30 right via Alpha Bravo, 9 Bravo Kilo.
And there was an aircraft that was looking for a, it sounded like a VFR departure to the west. What was the call sign?
That's Mooney 3852 Lima.
The 3852 Lima Canyon Tower, runway 21, cleared for takeoff, on course, approved.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21 on course. Mooney 3852 Lima. Boost pump is on.
8 miles to the north, information Lima request full stop.
Lights are on.
There's just too many at once there. November 141 Papa Bravo, taxi to parking via Bravo, and it's a pass for the Cat, what is this, the Cat 11?
Affirmative, thanks very much. Taxi via Bravo.
Number 26 Delta Charlie, your check-in was stepped on. Say again what you're looking for.
We're south about 6 miles, request full stop, Camarillo, information Lima 26 Delta Charlie.
Full power.
26 Delta Charlie, enter left base, runway 26, cleared to land.
From a left base, runway 26, 26 Delta Charlie.
26 Delta Charlie, if you're south of the airport, you checked in saying you're south of the airport, so yeah, it would be a left base for runway 26.
Yeah, that's my apology. I'm north of the airport, 26 Delta Charlie.
Your 6 Delta Charlie,
Gear
roger. In
up.
that case, enter right downwind to runway 26, report midfield.
Right downwind, runway 26, report midfield, 26 Delta Charlie.
And flaps up.
Number 5 Pop X-ray, Santa Maria Tower, runway 30, cleared to land.
And we'll go ahead
Runway
and
1615 Alpha, holds for 20.
reduce to 26. 26, whoa.
Number 1615 Alpha, runway Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
On
20 left
course.
at Kilo, clear for takeoff, 1615 Alpha. Camarillo Tower, November 5828 Bravo is clear of 26 at Bravo.
Number 582 Victor Bravo, Camarillo Tower taxi to parking via Bravo and Foxtrot this frequency.
Taxi to parking via Bravo, Foxtrot this frequency, do it Bravo.
And we'll go ahead and set the autopilot for nav, and we'll climb at 700 feet per minute. Landing lights going off, fuel pump is off. Cow flaps are open.
Santa Barbara clearance, Cessna 7747 Golf radio to pick up our
2626 on the manifold pressure. And RPM.
Camarillo Tower, but altitude 6 Delta Charlie, midfield, runway 26.
Number 26 Delta Charlie, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, 26 Delta Charlie.
Climb between 90 and 100 knots.
47 Golf, Santa Barbara clearance. It's a full route clearance here. It's not a long one though. Advise ready to copy.
7747 Golf is ready to copy.
7747 Golf is clear to the Oxnard Airport. On departure, fly runway heading. Radar vectors Quang. Direct Camarillo VOR. Direct. Maintain 3000. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 6116.
47 Golf is cleared to Oxnard, fly runway heading after departure via Quang, Camarillo, then direct altitude 3000, frequency 120.55, squawk 6116 for 47 Golf.
For 47 Golf, is that correct? For 5 Papa X-ray, taxi to parking via Alpha, this frequency.
Taxi to parking via Alpha on this frequency, 5 Alpha X-ray.
Papa contact, SoCal approach 127.4.
We're almost to our cruising altitude, 10,500.
Alpha 7 departure, radar contact, flighting 360, climb maintain 3000, say request. Alpha, roger. Expect ILS runway 20 right approach. I'm 78 Alpha, SoCal approach, Catalina, altimeter 3000, advise you of weather and approach request.
All right.
Papa clear VOR, DME Bravo approach, cross San Cali in 4,000.
2400 RPM, 19.5 inches of manifold pressure. So we'll come back to, there is 24.
Really manifold, you back?
19.5.
Are you in my echo contact Oakland Center, 128.6, correction 128.7.
And then we will go ahead and lean the mixture, watching them for peak EGTs.
Mike Lima.
And close the cow flaps.
Yes, the Long Beach Airport is 1 o'clock and 6 miles. The Hawthorne Airport is 3 o'clock and 9 miles. I think Long Beach is probably the best bet. Also got Fullerton off your 10 o'clock and 7 miles. Advise intentions. You're single engine, correct? What's your rate of descent?
Looks good. That looks real good.
4 Mike Lima, roger. At your present speed, that'll put you really close to being short of the runway. Turn 10 degrees right, and you should look for the airport. The airport's off your right side here at 2 o'clock and 5 miles. For Mike Lima, turn flight heading 160. Or 15 Alpha flight heading 020. For Mike Lima, enable say souls on board and fuel remaining in minutes. For Mike Lima, roger. For Mike Lima, the Long Beach weather. Wind 160 at 8. Altimeter 2999er and skies are clear.
Citation average 653 Lima, outside level 230.
For Mike Lima, just be advised that your present descent rate, you won't make the airport, you're still 4 miles to go. Everybody else stand by. For Mike Lima, be advised that your present descent rate, you won't make the airport, you still have 4 miles to go. Possibly about 4.5 miles of flight distance. The airport's 2 o'clock and 4 miles. For Mike Lima, do you have? For Mike Lima, right to the approach, runway 30. For Mike Lima, contact Long Beach Tower 119.4. Alright, as several aircraft call in, just need call signs. For 5171 Hotel, if you pass Oxnard, that's your issue. You're responsible for your navigation. If ATC is busy, you can circle or you can zigzag or you do whatever you need to do, but ATC is not going to give you any
Navigational help. Contact Oxnard Tower 134.95 squawk VFR. Alright, who else called?
Number 650 Lima 230.
Bravo, Big City departure, ready to contact. 6530 Lima, Los Angeles Center, SMB at Delta 1 arrival.
SMB at Delta 1 30.
Who else called?
Is anyone else waiting?
Two through 1 Lima, Mike, contact SoCal approach 119.6. Two through 1 Lima, Mike, SoCal approach, flight present heading, maintain 5000, vector visual approach runway 27, altimeter, correction, vector RNAV Bravo approach, and disregard all that, the instruction I just gave you. Continue on the route, and climb maintain 8000, that's for the RNAV Bravo approach. Expect RNAV Bravo approach straight in runway 27. My mic device, you have Quebec.
LA Center, Mooney 3852 Lima, VFR request.
CJFO, stand by. Radar flap unable to continue for the rating. You exceeded the protected airspace, and you've also turned. Looks like you turned. I think you turned the wrong way there for the type procedure you're doing. So you have a really steep intercept angle here. Stay intention. Now, you just exceeded the 10-mile distance there, and the GPS isn't going to guarantee, well, even if it did, it's your responsibility to maintain that. So if you exceed that distance, you're exceeding the protected airspace. If you look at the vertical profile, it has a note there that says remain within 10 nautical miles, and that's of Wrigley. That's always there on every chart. And every chart that has a procedure turn. And you probably should have turned to the right in this scenario, because now you're For a 30-degree intercept, you would be intercepting inside of Wrigley. Right now you're direct Wrigley and you're at about a 35 degree. So you're going to disconnect? I can't tell. All I can tell you, I can't tell you time-wise like stopwatch. All I can tell you is that when you started the turn, it's probably because you turned the wrong direction, which means you have less room to work with. So if you would have turned the correct direction, I think you might have made it. All I can tell you is on here, geographically, you actually left the 10-mile radius. We keep a track on that from Wrigley intersection, and it tells us exactly right now. Right now, it's telling us 3.6 DME. Roger that. No 15 Alpha, turn right heading 100. Sub 747 Golf, Santa Barbara departure. Radar contact. 77 Golf, clear direct Camarillo. Station 756 Sierra Charlie. 756 Sierra Charlie. VFR aircraft calling, go ahead. VFR aircraft calling, go ahead. Might have a VFR request. 756 Sierra Charlie, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9. 959 Sierra Charlie. Sierra Charlie, Las Vegas approach, expect visual approach runway 19 right, altimeter 2985, information X-rays current. I want to make my mic cross Julian 8000, clear VOR, correction cleared RNAV Bravo approach. Alpha. 15 Alpha flighting 180. Alpha, 3 miles mistake, maintain 3000 until established low clouds, cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach. Thank you. Kilo Whiskey, contact Burbank, construction contact SoCal approach 134.2. Alpha contact downwind tower 126.8. 739 Kilo Whiskey SoCal approach Burbank, altimeter 29906. Go ahead. You're on Kilo Whiskey. It's typical to advise, but it's not required because you don't have an altitude restriction. Lima contact lost approach 125.9.
I think it's approach on 5.9, 3 Lima.
Just 3 Lima, Las Vegas approach. Las Vegas altimeter 295. Charlie flighting for 10 to maintain 5,500, vector vision approach. CHFO, roger. I confirm you're okay, yeah. CHFO, confirm aircraft type. CHFO, roger, go to Torrance Airport via Palm Springs, Victor 388, D-Way, direct homeland, Victor 283, Seal Beach, direct, maintain 12000, and that'd be a final altitude, 14000 unavailable. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 4175. Confirm 126.7. CHFO, read back correct. Release for departure clearance float if not off in 3 minutes. If not off in 3 minutes, advise intention of this frequency not later than 10 minutes. Change to advise frequency approved. Kilo Whiskey, roger. Let me know when you're back. 47 go contact, point to approach 124.7. R6 here, Charlie, turn left heading 190, report the airfield in sight currently 7 o'clock and 8 miles. Last here, Charlie, cleared visual approach, runway 19 right. Number 7747 Golf, point to approach Oxnard, altimeter 299 expect visual approach runway 25. R47 Golf, lighting 070, climb maintain 4000, vector ILS runway 25 approach. Good, Kilo Whiskey, thank you. Contact SoCal approach 134.2. Kilo Whiskey, disregard that. Burbank altimeter 2996. Sorry about that. Charlie, contact Las Vegas Tower 18.75. Citation 30 Lima, fly heading 180 to maintain 6,300, vector visual approach, runway 17 right. Heading. Two officer, Las Vegas departure, ready to contact. 2 officer, climb via SID.
Lake Havasu City weather. Wind 240 at 5. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Tempered.
Ground Bravo Kilo, contact Mojave Tower 127.6, squawk VFR. Go flying 075. Sears 8 Kilo Mike, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000 and stop identing. Don't ident unless specifically told to. 3 Kilo Mike, clear right limbo. Mike, you don't have a full procedure. You're supposed to, after the radio, you're supposed to turn to a heading, a radar vector heading. And you're doing that now, correct? Roger that. CJFO, SoCal departure, radar contact.
All right, descent checklist. Mixture will richen as we descend. Power as desired. We'll close the cow flaps on the way down, and then we'll do our before landing checklist once we're descending. We get over this ridge, and then we'll start our descent. Switch the fuel to the right tank. That's going to be the fullest tank. Alright, I'm going to turn the landing light on. Over 500 foot per minute descent. Power back. To enrich in the mixture. We're going to stop the descent at 2,300 feet and overfly the field so we can enter a left downwind for 3-2. Close ram air. Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima, 15 miles northeast, descending out of 4,500. Going to overfly the field and enter a left downwind for runway 32 Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu traffic. Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima, 4 miles now northeast. Going to overfly the field 2,300, enter left downwind for runway 32 Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima now over midfield, 2,300, entering a left downwind, Burl runway 32, Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima now turning a left base, runway 32, Lake Havasu. And Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima now turning final, runway 32, Lake Havasu. Okay, gears down. Fuel pump is on. Power's coming all the way out.
Chart final runway 32.
I am high and fast, as always. In this case, we'll slip. When in doubt, slip it in. Don't float like crazy though. Oh, there's a tough. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lake Havasu traffic, Mooney 3852 Lima is clear, runway 32, Lake Havasu.